crisis in child poverty and the effects that this is having on education. Just this week, inflation has risen to 12% on food. We are on the brink of a heartbreaking rise in hungry children. There's been reports across the UK of children eating rubbers and hiding in the playground at lunch because they can't afford to eat. Some schools have moved break times earlier in the day owing to an increase in children not eating breakfast. Schools have even reported that children are pretending to eat out of empty lunchboxes because they're embarrassed to admit there's no food at home and they don't qualify for free school meals. Now, in England at the moment, all infant school children are entitled to free school meals from reception until year 2. However, after that, only children whose parents earn less than £7,400 a year qualify for free school meals. According to Child Poverty Action, 800,000 children living in poverty are missing out on the food that they need. As teachers, we are seeing the effects of this day in, day out. We see hungry children coming in, and hungry children simply do not learn. This only widens the gap between working class children and their wealthier peers. But this gap isn't just widened by food poverty, but by poverty in general. This winter, these children will not only be hungry, but cold. Households will struggle to keep clothes clean, and parents will be taking on second or third jobs just to make ends meet. This is time when they should be with their children, helping with homework or teaching them to read. But it isn't all doom and gloom. There is a way out of this dystopian reality which many children find themselves in. The National Education Union is calling for a fully funded pay rise, so this is the first step. But we cannot keep cutting school budgets. We need to fund education properly so schools can be the safe place that children and communities need them to be. Schools need to be able to offer free school meals to anyone who needs it and any child who's hungry. Warm spaces for children to feel safe and secure. Equipment for those that need it. Libraries full of books with full-time librarians. Ensuring all children can go on school trips regardless of their background. Adequate support staff to help those children in our society who are most vulnerable. The list is endless. Unfortunately, despite what this government thinks, the way to do this is not by big tax cuts to the rich at the expense of working class people. We need to ensure fair funding for all schools and services to ensure that every child in the UK has equal access to high quality, publicly funded education under the democratic control of educators. We need to show the government